You're at home in Johnny B's in downtown Medford, amongst some really good people and the community that you live in. Bringing good vibes to people. And I'm Hug a Puppy, play my house music. I got Chorasynth in the house, about to do her live looping. We got CROMULON in the house, straight from Jumpsuit Records, about to throw it down. And DJ Nykon, all the way from Salem, Oregon, to come throw it down.
What's up, folks? I'm Keegan Van Hook, and this is Us As We Are.
The strength of your wisdom, it keeps me on track.
Hello, my name is Helen-Thea, and I am the performing artist of Chorasynth. So I am a live looping artist. I live loop my vocals, and I mix it over beats that I produce so that my friends collaborate with me or produce. And then I also mix some synth bass. I play some mean keys on there. It's very juicy, lovely, and I like to put out a conscious, elevated vibe that makes people feel good on the inside.
So do you perform here at Johnny B's often?
This is my first time, actually. First time.
And how do you know James Deans?
Oh my gosh, what a legend. I know James from going out to different events, and then we ended up, it was like hip-hop, the hip-hop scene is how I met James, but then he and I ended up having a conversation at Roast & Co. Coffee about creating oscillating head music, because he's a house DJ who's a killer house DJ. He makes amazing music, and he and I really just connected and like wanted to create spaces for people, and he has done that so well. Like, he creates the most beautiful spaces for artists and musicians and community to come out and be all a part of it. James Deans is a legend.
Husband, Miles Frode, and I met him at a dance somewhat like this one, and it was, I don't know, I just think that the reason to exist and enjoying yourself are related.
What are you doing?
The act of play. Freestyling, improvising, trying to continue to move back to the center of that where I'm not thinking. This one we started at the beginning of this, like we often do, and I just started dancing and making marks in the verb, in the act, and turning it when the instinct says to turn it, and when I'm listening to various instinctual cues, we add pieces. She saw like an arm, and I was like, yeah, I like that.
Well, our house is covered in his art, just covered, and that's awesome. I love it. It's beautiful, and we're working on our business end of things because we're both really artistic and natural performers in various realms, as you've seen. But you know, it's an interesting world. We're working towards it, making what we do, what we get paid for. It's a beautiful goal.
We're staying with it, and it's going to evolve, and there'll be plus and minus, and there'll be risk and danger, and protagonists and antagonists. I think the bigger the risk, the greater the reward. I like to tempt good for great, to get something that I wasn't ready for, and it's easy when you have a bunch of pieces, you know.
You kind of like oscillate through multiple pieces in a night?
Yes, I like to try to not waste any paint, and it's easier when there's multiple pieces. And plus, I'm an art fiend, so if I have one big one, then maybe that's enough.
So you're a dancer. You're also, you said, an artist yourself. Like, what kind of other art do you do?
I have drawn a little bit, but mostly I enjoy taking films, short videos. So far, Instagram has been my most direct mode of expressing it. Other than that, I have done a lot of theatrical work as a teenager, local productions and talents, Campbell Theater, and high school, etc. But mostly just chilling at home, doing fun videos. My husband, always painting. It's easy to do. Easy to make videos of that.
This is what you're doing like all the time.
Yeah, pretty much. Trip knows. It's very rare when I feel strongly about not working back into a piece. I think with wisdom you learn to leave. When you work at this pace, I'm learning to appreciate earlier. So it's a balance, like I said in the beginning, about trying to stay in the dot of what can be and what I want and what needs to just be. That's all up to the viewer, the experiencer. And that's what's great about an individual artist or a producer or a musician is when they make their choices, their work is always theirs and it's got that flavor. They're like, oh, I love whatever that was. Because they took that out or they added that in or they took that risk or they were dope. Yeah.
Do what you want to do. If you're not doing that, try to work towards it. I like to dance. That's what I was doing when I met Miles. And that's why I'm here tonight also.
We're locals, yeah. All my homies. I like metal, but anything's cool. Any live music.
Whatever works.
Yeah, as long as I can drink, it's cool.
Would you like to have some bass paint?
Maybe a little bit.
Okay. You want to do that right now?
Sure, yeah, we're on. My God. I've never looked so pretty in my life.
Glamorous, darling.
Absolutely.
You're glamorous.
I hope you like it, folks. This is the new me. This is going to be every single episode from here on out. This is the look I'm planning to rock. All right, Chorasynth, Helen-Thea, thank you so much.
Thanks, Keegan. Thank you, us as we are. You guys rock. Thanks for doing what you do.
In a few minutes, we're going to break this down. And one more time, make some noise for Chorasynth! She's here, y'all. She's in the valley with y'all. This is George. This is local talent around here. Come talk to her. We got CROMULON up next, y'all. About to crush. DJ Nykon's in the house. On stage. We'll be going all night long. We got to drop some tunes, y'all. We're going to break it down.
What is CROMULON?
So CROMULON is a digital consciousness. It wasn't originally digital, but it was a human consciousness from the year 2050, and it got uploaded to this ancestor simulation to come back here and run this whole part of human history over again to try and figure out why we rushed into creating AI so quickly and to try and understand the out-of-control AIs that we did create in the 2020s so that hopefully we can go back to the present and try to deconstruct the issues that we are now dealing with. My name is Kyle, CROMULON.
My name's Marshall Bjorling. I'm tall, I'm Swedish.
Also CROMULON. I am the producer, so I produce all the music on Ableton. And, then just tickle those ivories because I got to do something on stage other than sit up there and press buttons. Yeah.
And, he hired me on. I mean, clearly the energy gets brought so much higher when it's live instruments on stage. And, if he was to be, quote unquote, like pressing buttons, it's very, like, static and very, for lack of a better term, sometimes boring,
Yeah.
And so he brought me on, me and him play in other groups together. So when it came down to it, he wanted live drums, but not just live drums, like explorative drums. A drummer to take it there with him at the same time. So he's going for it on keys, and I'm going for it on drums over the tracks in real time, which is a lot of fun.
Marshall's a super intrinsic part of this project. This is my brother. We're f***ing best friends. I've known him for years now. We play in many bands. We played in many bands together. We have another band called Dead AF. We play Grateful Dead music, but we do our own spin on it. We do a lot of heresy and stuff. I play synth, and
I would say we play downright disrespectful covers of Dead music. Dead as we can edit that, I guess, right?
Dead AF.
You can dead as boop, dead as boop. Yeah.
Because I just started writing music in my basement, but it was always, the idea was to have a live component, have another musician there that, you know, we really connect on so many levels and like psychically too, so that we can bring the level of improv that we've learned from like loving jam band music and the music of the Grateful Dead and bringing that into the wompy robot funk sex music that is CROMULON.
It sounds like Transformers having orgasms.
If there were robotic dinosaurs fighting a bunch of bionic sharks.
While also having sex.
Well, also, yeah, engaging in coitus.
Well, it's clear that you guys are like pretty synced up in the head. You got the matching drip. Where did you get these tracksuits?
There's
Amazon. I mean, Amazon.
No, not Amazon. We don't support Amazon. Amazon.
Fuck Amazon. Jeff Bezos can suck my
PBS, bro. PBS.
Hey, we make YouTube documentaries too. So yeah, the extended cut has everything.
On
but they also
my member.
His member is PG-13. That's good. It's a company called G Style. You can get them from the G Style website, and they're actually not any more expensive than on Amazon. I find if you find something that you like on Amazon, you can go to their website, and they're almost always is the exact same price because they have to stay competitive.
This is my 5th show in 5 days, and I get like a couple days break, and then I'm straight into the 4 days in a row again. No rest for the wicked, bro.
Do you like that pace?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
When in doubt, send it.
My name's DJ Nykon. Basically, all I do is try to make good music and listen to good music and make sure you hear good music. But yeah, I'm just a DJ producer, you know, just like everybody else. It's fun.
So explain like what Nykon is. Like, where'd you get that name?
Well, I'm pretty old. We're not gonna disclose how old, but I stole it from the movie Hackers. I'm like a computer nerd kid from the 90s, so I figured I'd just borrow the name and kind of switch the spelling, and it stuck. And it was one of those things I used to write when I thought I could be a graffiti writer, until I figured out that going to jail for that shit's not worth it, but it's still fun. Plus it was easier for me to be a DJ. A friend of mine, James, AKA Destructo Bunny, Also, what is it, Sun Yoga too? Damn, he's like a Wu-Tang member. He's got like 5 rap names, and then, anyways, he's a real good dude, good friend of mine. He hit me up a few months ago, like, I need you to come down and play a show. I've been trying to get you down here. You can make it, so make it happen, and it just kind of worked out. I would like to shout out everybody that's being positive and fair human beings, period. You feel me? Like, whether you did right or wrong, you're being positive, honest, fair human being about it. And yeah, shout out every woman on the earth, because none of you niggas would be here without them.
Some throw a little. We make it hurricane, y'all make it drizzle.
My name's Father Freshwater. We put this night together to be, a culmination, a jubilation of just this beautiful music. We gotta heal, gotta express ourselves, and I facilitate that. That's what I do. I curate, all things amazing. I get down with yoga for your ears, Sun Yoga, Chorasynth, just beautiful collective. And I just try to change people's day, Love life and I love you back.
You understand exactly what I mean? This is what we're doing right here. Our people in the back with the hands in the air, they know exactly what I mean. Let's cheer. Woo! Get that party shit. We're on the stage again. We have a lot of fun and we hanging with our friends. Our man right here is the dope shit. He can go down that shit too. He got that MPC law. We bring that shit to you. We got my man CROMULON and Marshall on the drums. We can do this all night long because we young, y'all. Because we young, y'all. And we young and we living and we feel it and we good. That real life. That real life.
I know you like that. You wanna try that? It's like a flashback. So shake your flashback. It's like a flashback. Grab the salsa. Pump the booze.
A big thank you to our major Patreon supporters, Adam, Amy E. Van Hook, Daniel Van Hook, David Henry, Christopher Marshall, Little Number 5, Lucas L. Bankston, Robin Jossie, and T. Langdon. If you would like to become a Patreon supporter and financially help us to do what we do, please visit patreon.com/SailorBoyMedia. Or, if you'd like to leave a larger one-time donation, please do so via PayPal at paypal.me/SailorBoyMedia. Your support of our work goes a long way, so thank you. If you'd like to catch up on our shorts, which we're producing for Southern Oregon PBS, check us out at sopbs.org/usasweare. Follow me on Instagram at Keegan_VanHook and on Twitter at Hook_Keegan. For any other information or to contact us, visit SailorBoyMedia.com.
You get on the mic, you get a chance, even at the electronic show.
Like the way you work that body. Like the way you work that body.